characterize the Basque and the Spain policy?
It's very difficult because during the last 2 centuries we had like a lot of civil wars, a lot of dictatorships. So during the last 200 years, the discussion, the methodology of discussing things has not been something normal in the society. So our political parties are not used to discuss things. So both the societies and the political parties are not used to discuss things. But now we are like, this is good because this is good, and the orange juice is the best because it's the best. And that's the way that we just manage things in our society.
But what would you say, why are you so different and like these discussions? To your parents, they said to you, you have to discuss everything and don't take it?
Maybe I love discussing because my parents' mind, it's completely different. They clash.
Oh, okay.
They clash, and they used to bring us, to me and my brothers, the opportunity to at least to be like near from the discussion. Everything is discussed in my family, so everything it's considered to be part of a discussion.
If you would go to a referendum, what would you vote for, the independence or not?
I would vote no. No, I'm not in favor of the independence of the Basque Country.
Why?
For many reasons. We are almost independent. 30 years ago, the first Basque government decided to ask to Madrid for having the tax policy, the industrial policy, the cultural policy. And together with Navarra, which is our neighbor, the neighbor region, we were the only 2 regions asking for this kind of political tools. After 2 huge crises in the very early 80s and then in the early 90s, we just developed a society where the standard of living is the highest one in Spain.
In my opinion, to go to restaurants seems to be the biggest hobby here in the Basque Country. To go to have some good food.
Maybe we have to create like the food party, and it would be like the main party in the Basque Country, because if there is something like in the roots and this is like very basic issue. It's like we love food, and we are able to sit in the same table, people that things very or completely different.
So the parliament should go to a restaurant maybe and discuss over there?
Absolutely, yes. maybe during the last 30 or 35 years we haven't been able to advance or to overcome the problems because of the lack of a table. so I will take your idea of having this kind of table to discuss things.
So I hope for you that there will be more discussions, maybe on a table with food in the parliament. And yeah, thank you very much for that interesting talk.
Thank you very much for this kind of breakfast and for the discussion with you.
Thank you.